the shooter was trying to access the NFL headquarters but took the wrong elevator to a different level. 27-year-old Shane Tamura walked into the building carrying an AR-15 style rifle and started shooting as he burst into the lobby. He then took the elevator to the 33rd floor. During his rampage, he shot and killed 4 people before turning the gun on himself. Police found a 3-page suicide letter in his wallet. It suggests he was targeting the NFL because he believed he had CTE, a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated head hits that has been linked to contact sport. It can only be confirmed by an autopsy. Tamura played football in high school but never went any further. Police believe part of the assault rifle he used was purchased by an associate.
We have located that associate and others, and will be questioning him about that purchase.
The 27-year-old did not have an extensive criminal background, but he did have a documented history of mental illness. Police believe Tamura drove his car from his home in Las Vegas to New York to carry out the mass shooting. Tributes for his victims, including a New York police officer, have started to flow in. Investigators sent a team to his home in Las Vegas where they have now discovered a second suicide note. The medical examiner confirmed they will examine the brain of the 27-year-old as they try to determine.
It came! It finally came! The big one.
Hi there. Are you tired of sweating through the summer heat? Wish there was an easy way to stay cool without breaking the bank? Well, I've got great news for you. Introducing the Breeze Box. The ultimate portable cooling solution is affordable, energy efficient, and can cool any room in just minutes. Plus, it's portable. You can take it anywhere, from your bedroom to your office and even on camping trips. No complication to set up. Just turn it on and feel the difference. But that's not all. BreezeBox also purifies and humidifies the air, making your space healthier and more comfortable. It's eco-friendly, super quiet, and has a long-lasting battery life of 10 hours. Rechargeable via USB. And here's the best part. For a limited time, first-time buyers can get BreezeBox at 50% off. It's only $49.99. But you need to act fast because there's only 290 units left, and it's offered and is available for the next 24 hours only. Just don't take my word for it. BreezeBox has an average rating of 4.8 stars from thousands of happy customers, and with our 30-day money-back guarantee, you can try it risk-free. So what are you waiting for? Beat the heat and grab your BreezeBox today. Visit getbreezebox.com now to take advantage of this incredible deal, for it's too late.
Break this down, y'all. So around 6:30 p.m., Shane Devon Tamura, who was 27, from Las Vegas, allegedly drove all the way down from Las Vegas to get to this point. He walked into 345 Park Avenue, which is a high security Manhattan skyscraper. Essentially, this is a NFL headquarters. This houses some of the biggest players finance in the NFL. He was armed with the M4 style assault rifle, y'all. When he first got in that building, the first person he took out was an NYPD officer. Darrell Islam was his name. Before he ultimately was gone, he was working security at the office, y'all. And after that, he reportedly fired on 3 civilians, including Blackstone executive Wesley LePatner. And she was going on site, y'all. Remember this lady. A story will be made. It's a little crazy, y'all. But here's where it get a little wild, y'all. Tamura made it to the 33rd floor, y'all. A floor that, according to insiders, you needed an access key to get there. So if that's true, that means you don't just walk into that level. How did he gain access? Did somebody let him in? Did he have inside knowledge? Or was this planned down to every detail? And why that floor? Now, from reports, they said he was trying to get to the NFL office floor. They said Tamura left a note which was talking about CTE and brain trauma and his mental health decline. And this is what I don't understand, y'all. They said he was battling mental issues for some years. So how was he granted a license to carry in Nevada? And all in all, again, the 33rd floor is what gets me. Because if you know the meaning behind that, the symbolism, you will know what I'm trying to get at. Y'all, I feel like this wasn't just a shooting. I felt like it was a statement of some sort. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below.
Hey y'all, tired of paying outrageous prices for your medication while other countries pay just a fraction of the cost? Y'all know President Trump just signed an executive order to fix this problem. But why wait? BlockbusterHealth.com is already offering Americans these savings right now. I'm talking right now. We're talking up to 80% off of the same exact medications you're already taking. Same brand, same quality, just fair prices. Whether it's Ozempic, insulin, or any other prescription, Blockbuster Health connects you directly with licensed pharmacies that offer international prices. No middleman, no markup, just honest prices. So call 1-888-350-1353. That's again 1-888-350-1353. Or just visit BlockbusterHealth.com. Americans should not have to choose between their health and their wallet. So check it out. Once again, that number is 1-888-350-1353. Or just visit BlockbusterHealth.com.
As someone who was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, I felt obligated to make this video. When I saw that downtown Brawl video making the rounds on social media, I knew right away the story's being told all wrong. They're calling the bald guy a victim, acting like he was just minding his business when he got jumped. Well, let's get something straight. He started it. The full video shows him slapping and swinging at people. That's what set it all off. Not a random attack, not a mob. He escalated it. And then we have domestic terrorists like JD Vance and Hermie Dillon jumping in, trying to spout their law and order propaganda. Yeah, the guy got stomped, and that's brutal, but he's not innocent. He literally put his hands on people first. And I always find it interesting, these same kind of people like to say FAFO or play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Except when the perpetrator is white. Because according to the media and domestic terrorist opportunists like JD Vance and Hermie Dillon, you're allowed to go up and cause fights and start trouble, and you're the victim now, as long as you're white. I mean, Hermie Dillon herself made it about race. When there is absolutely nothing from the videos or anything we know that says it's about race. All they seen was white person getting jumped. It must mean race. Don't let these domestic terrorists hijack and twist this story to fit a narrative.
Hey y'all, tired of paying outrageous prices for your medication while other countries pay just a fraction of the cost? Y'all know President Trump just signed an executive order to fix this problem. But why wait? BlockbusterHealth.com is already offering Americans these savings right now. I'm talking right now. We're talking up to 80% off of the same exact medications you're already taking. Same brand, same quality, just fair prices. Whether it's Ozempic, insulin, or any other prescription, Blockbuster Health connects you directly with licensed pharmacies that offer international prices. No middleman, no markup, just honest prices. So call 1-888-350-1353. That's again 1-888-350-1353, or just visit BlockbusterHealth.com. Americans should not have to choose between their health and their wallet. So check it out. Once again, that number is 1-888-350-1353, or just visit BlockbusterHealth.com.
About that brawl that took place in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Jazz Festival, I already see some conservative voices trying to twist it into a racial thing like they always do. They cropped the video to make it seem as though that black folks were randomly attacking a white tea couple. But the full unedited video tells the whole story. The truth. It started with a verbal altercation and the white tea couple laid hands first. What happened next was retaliation, not an unprovoked attack. Simple rule that my parents and my grandparents always told me. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't know what folks were taught growing up, but you don't get to put your hands on people and expect no consequences and no retaliation. I'm not about to condemn anyone for defending themselves after being assaulted. That's not showing violence, that's not being a thug, that's showing self-respect and self-consciousness. Keep your hands to yourself.
I'm so glad the Cincinnati police chief came out and busted all your fucking narratives. I was literally saying this all day yesterday, fighting with people on social media. They were like, oh my God, that was a hate crime. That was racially motivated. Why did they do that? Blah, 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 this, that, all the bullshit. And every clip you saw, it was pretty much clipped of just a white guy getting stomped out. Or it was just clipped of the white lady getting knocked out. Now, should that shit have happened? No. They're all fucking idiots. But like I said, none of you guys saw the beginning of the fucking video. And in the beginning of the video, they're all in a circle, fucking arguing. Everyone wants to play fucking tough guy, and the white guy slaps the black guy. And after you slap someone, it doesn't matter how hard, that is assault, period. If you're going by the law.
Grand Rising and Grand Rising, everybody. This is Dice Game G coming back here on the We Are VishusTv Business News, and we going in on this one, Cincinnati Brawl. You know what I'm saying? People need to start doing, they due diligence right. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides to every damn story. And I'm sick of people trying to make us melanated, indigenous melanated people look bad. Trying to make us look like we are animals, you know what I mean? We just gonna start going down the street and knocking white people out just for no damn reason. And like I said, that's what I said earlier, they were gonna try to start a fucking, civil war, civil unrest, and trying to stage another, racist race war. And we told you, watch out for the false flag. You know what I'm saying? And you see, our dear old vice president suck in straight into that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they got clips that this white man slapped this melanated guy first. You know what I'm saying? Now, true enough, you didn't, they didn't have to beat the family like that. They didn't have to beat the man like that. But I'm just saying, this reminds me of what happened in Alabama a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? When a man was up there, was trying to just do his job, a melanated man was trying to do his job, and then, a white family came up there and trying to bully him and threaten him and stuff like that. And then you see all the indigenous people come over there and defend him. I'm just saying, this is what we somewhat looking at it again, but this was a massive slaughter. This was a beatdown. And like I said, you know what I mean? And I told people, years ago, we seeing a lot of these white men and white women, they got balls now. You know what I'm saying? They saying the word N-I-G-G-A, you know what I'm saying? They trying to, seem like, they tough and rough and rugged, but you see what just happened. You know what I mean? This is not a race thing. You know what I'm saying? So people want to say, oh, you have a race. No. You know what I'm saying? We know, you know what I'm saying, what we seeing. That man hit that man first. You know what I mean? If he didn't want no problems, he should never touch that man. And I'm sorry, yeah, it looked bad. It should never, got that far. But I'm just saying, people, you know what I'm saying? This is ain't the 1920s no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, think you're gonna, put your hands on a melanated person and think it ain't gonna be no consequences out of here. These, you know what I'm saying? Our peoples can't wait. Some of us can't wait to, trying to do something. And you see what our people do to each other, our young folks do to each other. So why would you test the water like that? I'm just saying, this shit is getting real today, and people's not taking it seriously. And you see right here, this white man slapped that man. And you know what I'm saying? You know us melanated people, we, like I said, we just, we flip on the gun. And like I said, you see all our partners and girlfriends get into it, you know what I'm saying? Start attacking the whole families. I'm just saying, you gotta do your due diligence on here. You know what I'm saying? There's two sides to every story. The mainstream media is gonna try to flip it like it's a racial thing, but it's not. I'm Dice Game G here on the Vicious News. Make sure you like and share this longer wide. I'm out.
Skin nigga when they say I'm dark. Ice black baby ain't got no heart. My bill pull up like I'm bored. Shoot that nigga with that dart. Boom.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Dickie Jr. in the house. Dickie Jr. in the house. Let's do it. Let's do it. We back in this piece. We back in this piece. Let me get this screen again. Give me a few seconds. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I already punched it in. I don't know why I'm doing it. Come on. Yeah, we back in this piece. We back in this piece. Dickie Jr., you in the house? You in the house? Dickie Jr. I guess Dickie Jr. ain't just made it in right now, but I'm just gonna do the introduction. Welcome back to Dickie and Dice Game Show. We doing it live and lit. You know what I'm saying? You read the title. You see what's going on in the world. It's a lot of stuff that's is brewing. I mean, you see the planet is shifting. I mean, it's doing a hell of a shifting move. You know what I'm saying? the planet is cracking all over. You know what I mean? You know, it's like something is trying to come up from underneath. You know what I mean? And then you see the weather, and then you hearing a lot of stuff that it's been coming out. You know, on tainting. You know, with this
I am in the
racial tension
house.
shit. You know what I'm saying? We told you they would. You there now? Can you hear
I'm
me?
in the house.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't see you, but I
I
can hear you.
well, yeah, I wasn't gonna get the camera on today. I was gonna just put the logo right in front of it. You know what I'm saying today, because you know what I'm
Right.
saying I need some privacy today. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to see my face every time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that's just real. That is real. You know what I mean? Because you know this. You know I'm expecting this gonna be a massive explosive live tonight. Like I said, there's a lot of things that's been brewing all over the globe right now. Like I said, we've been telling people for many years. Me personally, for 2 decades, over 2 decades, of what this world was gonna, you know, how this world was gonna take place. You know, and especially with this government, this new world order, the Illuminati, the deep state, these radical leftists. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this stage show we live in, because it's all a shit show. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times we got to say that. We say that so much, you know, and you know we're unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? You know that's probably why another reason why a lot of people, you know, our information go over a lot of people's heads, because you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know, we training, you know, we go in, you know, about our experience. We talk about our experience, and then we talk about our downloads. We talk about how we go to sleep, and you know we receive our downloads. You know what I'm saying? And it's not made for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? What you experience. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own experience, their own contract while they here on this planet. You know what I mean? And we already know we've been recycled. You know what I mean? These draconians, you know, made this, you know, this recycling, you know, being for us. You know what I mean? And you know, it's a lot of stuff that is coming out to the forefront. People start seeing it because they opening their eyes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of people. It's not going to wake up. You know what I mean? Because that's why we still going through all this massive change, and then all this stage of shooting, especially what's went on in New York. You know that was staged out. The numbers speak for itself. How a motherfucker come from Las Vegas to all the way to New York? You know what I mean? Because he pretending having a NFL career. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it don't make sense. When it don't make sense, it's a lie there. You know what I mean? And then what's going on in Cincinnati? You know what I'm saying? This group of melanated indigenous people jumped on these white folks. You know what I mean? And we already got info. We already got you seen the clip out we put up just a second ago, stating that these white people came with this white man was really he the one. He would find out he was from Russia. You know what I mean? What you from Russia doing over here talking about, you know, really spitting on people and calling people out their names and stuff, and then putting your hands on people. You know what I mean? You know, and then you still got a lot of people say, well, they need to be crucified. Now, right now, they in court right now. Why
Well,
is they
hold
the
up.
only one?
Hold
Why
up.
the only one? Why is they the only ones in court? You know what I'm saying? It's video proof that the white man put his hands on that man first. You see what I'm saying? See, this is what we was talking about. They staging a false flag, and this was another false flag, and it's trying to get this racial tension up. And then we finding out that truck drivers, it's like 10 truck drivers all through last month has been murdered, been found killed and murdered or disappeared, missing. You see what I'm saying? So go in, Dickie. Go in what you were going to say. I want you to lose train of thought.
Uh, that dude. Well, first I want to say, the big red-headed bearded dude wearing the glasses. See, he had a video of somewhere up in that same neighborhood around that festival where that black dude was in that bar, and he got the hell beat out of him by all them white folk. But don't nobody want to talk about that one. Why ain't that one in the news? And that was all on video. The whole guy, I mean, half the about 4 or 5, I mean, it like 6, 7 motherfuckers just jumped this son of a bitch, you know. And he was a pretty good sized black dude, but I mean, melanated. But damn, I didn't see no reason for him to jump him. I mean, he was by himself. I mean, either and see, he had on a damn you know, the little yellow Oh, I mean, lime green, freaking damn work
So let me
shirts
get this
they
straight.
make a lot of people wear so they can distinguish between the class of people.
We still talking about Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was want to make sure because you said the melanated guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking
Yeah, well, this
the
melanated guy was in that bar. Well, see,
oh, you talking about in
that
the bar?
video
Okay.
that dude didn't get to talk, but you were doing all the talk. Where he had a big old thick red beard and he wore glasses, had short
Okay.
hair. He
Yeah,
had
I
a
know what you're talking
video that was showing about the black dude getting, and he was talking about it too, about that
about. Okay. I know what you're talking
melanated dude getting beat up in that damn bar, and that was up in that damn in Cincinnati too at the festival, somewhere around that festival, and don't nobody want to talk about that. I mean, it's on social media too, but don't
I
nobody want
know.
to talk about that. The news don't
I
even want
know.
to talk about that.
They don't
But
want
here's
to.
the
They
thing
don't want to
about the
talk. It's a
damn.
setup.
But here's the thing about the damn the Russians. The Russians, they done got on a plane and got the fuck out of here. They ain't going to court. Oh, you think they're going to court? Now, see, I'm trying to figure out
That's what I'm. That's
that
what I'm getting at.
was they
How you
sent
gonna let
over
these
here?
people leave? How you gonna let these people leave town? You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, was they sent over here to start some shit with some melanated folks to see if we can act like we want to go or get down on Russia about something? Cause see,
Hey,
they
I
still
wouldn't put
pushing
it past
they
these
still want to
motherfuckers.
push their Russia agenda, and they
Yeah, I
want
won't
us to
put it
get
past.
riled up and get behind them to go after Russia. Is this part of this little game plan too?
That's what I'm saying. This shit show we watching right now. Anything can play out. They blowing, and we spoke about false flags and shit. We've been saying to people about this shit for the longest because it's time right now while everybody the countries is all in the mix of trying to be in the war and all this chaos and stuff. You got opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean? Now, Russia, it could be, Russia could be taking an opportunity to start something over here. You know what I'm saying? We can't kick
But
that off the table. Go
but
ahead.
but here's what I'm saying though. I ain't saying Vladimir Putin sent them over here. I'm just saying like it's some dark forces in his regime too.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, it's some dark
okay,
forces because at one
yeah,
time
yeah.
he fired the whole goddamn parliament and hired all new because they didn't
Okay,
want to do what he wanted them to do.
but I'm just saying, all this stuff seems so fucking suspicious. You let these people leave the country, and then you got these people that they got on camera. Now they in court now fighting for their freedom, and then now the whole country really. I see majority of the country is really shell shocked why they beat these people down like this. But they don't know the whole story. They wasn't
Well,
no
see,
we
here's the
wasn't
thing
even
about
there
it.
watching it. But it just seemed fishy because you wouldn't have all them people beating on nobody just like that in the open like that if it wasn't really something major. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying we don't know the full story. We just still getting pieces and pieces and stuff like that.
I
You
think
just now.
somebody ain't turned in some cell phone footage because something happened was going on before the shit all started any damn way.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some
You
camera
know.
footage somewhere that's fucking missing. But uh the Russian dude got beat down and then they tried to break it up and he wanted more. But the dude kept running from him. But then there was another damn video, some damn woman, she all knocked out on the damn floor. But see, it was some
Dude
people
knocked the hell of a. I
on
mean, I've
social
seen. I mean,
media.
I got the video when dude knocked that woman out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't post it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to get no flack on it. But I'm gonna post it a little bit later though. Don't think I won't. I will. But like I said, dude knocked the hell out of her. You know what I mean? She was in another galaxy. She was in another world. I mean, she was laying on the pavement. I'm talking about. You look at her eyes. I mean, she was so gone. She wasn't there. You know what I mean? I almost thought he killed her because you know what I'm saying, how she was stressed out and how she was looking. You know what I mean? She looked like a damn robotoid. I mean, she looked like a plastic robotoid just laying right there lifeless. That's how hard he hit her. You know what I mean? I'm talking about he hit her hard. You know what I mean? So I'm just
Well,
saying this
really and
whole
truly now, Dick Jr. ain't really giving a fuck about none of that shit, and ain't giving too much energy.
Right. But
Whatever happened, it damn sure happened. Now, there's a reason for it, and
because we got to talk about it. We got to do a live, and we got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people still is clueless that this a shit show.
Bar. It's the dude in the bar. I want to know why they ain't got that shit on the news.
I mean,
I think that video needs to be circulated a lot damn more because see, I found that video under the Cincinnati Brawl on fucking damn TikTok. He said, "Why don't they talk about this one? This happened up at the festival too."
That's what I'm saying. This shit is seem fucking weird. And I'm me personally, me and you know this is staged. We know it's staged. But you still got a lot of people taking this like, oh man, this is crazy. This is this is wild. You know how this stuff can happen out here. But we just need to sit back and look at and analyze this shit. This shit ain't making sense. It's not making sense.
Else.
Go ahead.
There's some melanated people on TikTok. Yeah, I got on TikTok today. I ain't been on TikTok in a minute. So I got on TikTok today fucking around. And yeah, they throwing out shit like now family, from the videos we seen that don't look real good. And I'm thinking to myself, either they only watching the videos on the news and then getting on TikTok talking shit, or is they actually just hadn't seen a video? Because before you get on TikTok, start talking shit, you need to goddamn make sure you seen some of the damn videos. Now,
this is what I was talking about.
I might not talk too much shit about it, but
this was exactly what I was talking about just the other day, man. You was talking about, like I said, if people still, they take that first clip or whatever they see or on mainstream media and they take it now, they ready to discuss it instead of just going in and looking at everything. You know what I'm saying? Take your time and wait to certain shit that come out, certain videos, certain other angles and stuff that come out before you start, putting your opinion on the things.
Well,
you know what I mean?
They flipping trying to flip energy. It's what they're doing with the masses. That's why they put it on that goddamn swamp
and I
box.
Can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, they try to flip. They try to manipulate energy. It's just like on what was it? On Trump. I done said that before. All the rappers and everybody in the 80s and the 90s wanted to be like Trump because he had so much motherfucking money. And then all of a sudden Trump wanted to run for president. Then the media took upon themselves under the devil's authority. Hey, y'all make Trump look bad because that motherfucker's finna take us out. We the deep state. He's finna take the deep state out. So y'all gotta make the masses believe that Trump is an evil motherfucker. And the media went after him. All the damn Hollywood and entertainment went after him. And next thing you know, they put a spell on most of these motherfuckers. Most of these motherfuckers hate Trump for no goddamn reason.
That's exactly what I was finna go say. If you didn't say it, I was gonna say
they didn't read that fucking energy
damn,
right.
they memory is just that short. You don't really, people was all on Donald Trump's side. Especially the Apprentice, the show Apprentice. A lot of people were watching that. A lot of people was, speaking Donald Trump. Was, praising Donald Trump. Huh?
You're fired.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, they figured that we dumb, we stupid, we got short memory spells, you know what I'm saying? We can't really, and like you said, it had to be a spell because like you said, when he started saying he gonna run for president, that's when you seen most of the masses start flipping. And I'll be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? We need something new. You know what I mean? And that was in 2015. I ain't gonna never forget it because I was calling it down, but I was saying the news was lying. They was making Trump out to be somebody else, and then taking the clips and they taking certain things out of the clips and the videos and stuff, and then giving us to it like this. And I was like, man, this is the half story. See, they trying to control the
See what
narrative.
didn't make no
So,
damn sense was, and I tried to tell people that shit back then, but they were so outraged and all that shit. I said, "Fuck these motherfuckers." But here's the
well,
thing about it:
it's going
me
into
and you
this
can't
right
party
here
down for.
now.
Me
It's
and you
going in.
can't. Yeah, but see, me and you can't party down for damn 20, 30 damn years in the limelight, and ain't nobody hating on me. But then when I started want to run for president, your ass started hating on me, and then you goddamn 2/3 of the goddamn country hating on me, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. I mean,
Just like that.
it's same thing right now. You know what I'm saying, with this shit going on
Was
right
that
here
a
in
spell?
Cincinnati. Like it's like going on in Cincinnati because people now. At first people saw the massive beatdown. I mean, it was a beat. I mean, it was crazy. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even lie to that. They should never went that far. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like I said, it's always two sides to every story. So before you start reporting on stuff and start talking about it, putting your opinion in, wait till a lot of this shit start coming out. Wait till about a day or so or two or 20 hours later, see what's else come out. Because like I said, when people was was bagging, the white couples and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They seen that massive beat down. Oh, they need to be in jail. They need to be they need to be under jail and da, 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 da. But we ain't getting the whole story. We not seeing the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? And then a few hours later, that's when shit starts coming out. No, that white guy put hands on the man first. You know what I mean? And when I'm looking at it, it wasn't when the white guy put smacked the black guy. Actually, it was another person behind him came and swung
Oh
on him.
shit.
So I'm just saying, and now you saying that now the Russians now got out of here now, and
Yeah, they
now
brought it on the plane, so I didn't know they were Russians to the day. I
well,
was looking at
hey,
some shit on TikTok, but I didn't even know they was fucking Russians.
well,
Yeah, they done
you
got the
told
fuck
me.
up out of here. They ain't worried about going to
I didn't
jail.
know they got up out of here because when you said it, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, what? They got up out of here. But
It's
I
like
believe
what
it.
that dude
I
said.
believe it
I'm getting
because
on the.
you see everybody else is in court now. They trying to put charges out on them and make it this whole shit look fucking bad. And I'm telling you, this is nothing but a fucking stage show. They
Well, here's the
throwing
thing
at us.
about it. If the
Racial. This
Russians
is a
don't,
racial shit. Go ahead.
if the Russians don't press charges against them, who gonna press charges against the goddamn take it up? State just gonna take it upon themselves to do it. But the victims, the so-called
The
victims,
video.
done left the
The
damn country.
video.
But y'all gonna put them in jail for some goddamn foreigners?
It's just the video footage. The video got them, you know what I'm saying, convicted. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying?
you finna put some
They
damn
got video
indigenous.
footage. That's what they're gonna use. They got video footages. You beating them down. So
It,
that's just what
it
it
don't even
is.
fucking matter.
I
You
know it
finna put
shouldn't.
some indigenous ass people in jail for a fucking fight for some goddamn foreigners. Yeah, they might have been legal to be over here, but they started the goddamn fight, then got on the fucking plane and left. But now you still want to put some indigenous people there? No, that don't add up to me. No, 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 no. You don't get to play that way.
I'm
Now, if these
telling you,
motherfuckers come
this
back
is
and
this
face
is
and face what they supposed to be charged with, cause hey, everybody done seen the damn video. Okay, I really don't want to talk
I
too much,
mean,
but
everybody done seen it. Everybody done seen the part that you know what I'm
but
saying
if they
that
not gonna
Russian
come back,
smacked your boy, and then nobody saying any much. Not too many people saying much about
if
it.
they not gonna come back and answer to their, cause I'm pretty sure them the people filed charges against them for hitting them first, even though the city wants to come after all of these people. But like I said, if they
Because
don't
the
come back,
footages.
I don't no lawyers sending no lawyers and shit over here ain't gonna do. If they don't come back over here to answer to the charges that they need to be charged with, you better damn well drop all the goddamn charges against these people. You feel me?
But I just
You
got a
better
feeling.
damn
I
well
see what you're
drop
saying,
every
but I
fucking
just got a
charge
feeling
against
it's
them.
not. I just got a feeling it's not gonna play like that. I
Well,
just
it
got a feeling
goddamn
this ain't
well
gonna play
better
like
play like that, cause I done said it and so it shall be.
that. Yeah, But I'm just saying, this. That's why I say all this shit is fishy. And then we got the New York shooter come from all the way from Las Vegas all the way to New York City to to go on a psychopath killing spree because the fact is you're supposed to have some type of brain injury or something or some type of ailment, and I forgot
Well,
what it
that
is. I
dude
fell
up
late.
at New York
But
that
he's saying he got it from the NFL, but never touched the ground on an NFL football field. So and then it's just stuff. It's not making fucking sense. And then dude's whole name it's like this shit feels like it's a setup too. You know what I'm saying? On the 33rd floor. You know what I mean? You got off on the 33rd floor, and then you need an access code just to get in to some of to some of them spots in that building. So how do you get in when you need a pass code or a card
it's
just to
just a
get in?
shit show because it's an inside job. And but like that dude said in that video,
We've
by him
been
getting
telling
off at the
y'all this.
33rd floor was enough symbolism to say what the fuck this was. All they had to do was put some shit in it with some 33 in it, or
Just follow the numbers.
some ritual shit, or
Follow the
Illuminati
numbers.
ritual shit, and everybody know what it is. Is paying attention.
Follow the numbers, dog. The numbers. Like I said, we know this is a shit show. You know what I'm saying? And like you said earlier,
That's a whole
you're not
satanic damn ritual is what that
like you
fucking was.
like you said earlier, you're not giving this too much, you know what I'm saying, energy because you know what time it is. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we still got a mass of people out there still, is buying into the shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
we got to report on it. We got to report on it.
you
We
know
got to
how
say
I
something
am,
about it.
Dice.
It's good content, right? It's good
Yeah,
content.
yeah, but you know how I am. Now you motherfuckers go home and believe whatever the fuck they want to believe and be 100% wrong, and I'm still cool with it. I'm still cool with it, cause
I
hey,
mean, damn. We've been speaking on this. We've been talking about this, how this shit was gonna play out. We was talking about this years ago about the planet is shifting. I mean, me and you when we first came on doing podcast shows, we talking about the shift. We talking about the 5D shift. You
well,
know what
we
I
in an
mean?
888 portal now,
Yeah, we in it. You know what I'm saying? The
and I
Lionsgate.
need to go
Yeah,
do some
yeah, yeah.
rituals.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? That portal open, like I said, it's gonna get even more crazier from now on. Now, you know what I mean? You seeing the whole fucking country really is broke. You know what I'm saying? People can't afford their homes no more. They can't afford their apartments. They can't afford their car notes. They can't afford to pay their light bill. You know what I mean? But you seeing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit.
Well,
The
you know what
planet
they need to
is
do.
doing what it's doing. Go ahead.
You know what they need to do as a collective, as a whole. They should all come together and say, "Fuck it, we're not paying this shit no more."
Remember, we spoke about this. You know what I'm saying? Unity, coming together. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they got to do.
I was putting this. I was preaching
State by
unity for
state
4 years.
by state, every goddamn state, every goddamn town, everybody. I mean, this thing gonna work unless everybody participate. Now I know
That's
a lot of
right.
these
That's right.
motherfuckers. Some of these
That's right.
motherfuckers that
That's right.
don't always worship money as their god anyway. That's why they always needed plenty of it. Because that was their God, and they thought money could get them anything and buy them anything, and make them feel the freedom that they
But
think
they
they
don't
ought to have.
but people
But it
don't
ain't
pay
the money
attention.
that's gonna
They
make you
don't pay
feel the
attention.
freedom
They
that
don't
you
pay
have.
attention. They create the money. You know what I'm saying? They can go in and make another million another $2-3 million just that quick. You know what I mean? So people should know that the money was the tool. Money ain't nothing to these people. You know what I'm saying? These people need souls. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked my people over here, what if you had this control and you got two choices, you know what I'm saying, and one you have to make it, you know what I mean, and you got 10 million people over here that you can control, or you got $10 million over here, which one you would take? Would you take the 10 million or you take the control of 10 million people? And I asked them, and I say I got a half and half. You know what I'm saying? That half say they take the 10 million, the other half say I take the 10 million people. And I told them this is how the elites think. You know what I'm saying? Because they make the money, so they ain't worried about the $10 million. They worried about the 10 million souls. Because like I said, the 10 million souls can quadruple that $10 million. You know what I mean? If you got control of 10 million people, you know what I'm saying, $10 million ain't nothing to these 10 million people, because you know what I'm saying, you can put them to work, you can have them go out there doing whatever you need them to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a lot more worth it having, 10 million souls. And that's how these people think. You know what I mean? They want control. They want full control. Like we was talking about, right now with Donald Trump and Elon Musk was trying to set to do to bring us into this, this transhumanism shit, merge us with machinery, merge us with AI. And we talked about this long ago. Like I said, I talked about this 2 decades ago about them coming in and making this, these super fucking, soldiers, but making these motherfuckers like Terminators. You know what I mean? And now what came out, I read that they made this match prison, and they putting people in there. But when they put them in there, they trying to put chips in their brains. You know what I mean? And have them, when they release them back out to society, they won't do any more crimes. This is what they telling us. That we gonna put these damn chips in these prisoners' brains, and then that's gonna make them stop from doing all their crimes. Come
Why
on
they
now,
gotta put it in the
who
brain?
gonna buy
Saudi
that
Arabia
shit?
don't. Saudi Arabia don't. I don't think Saudi Arabia put theirs in their brain, but they do implant a chip in these motherfuckers. And then if they commit any more goddamn crime, that chip has got some type of shit in it where it's got a kill switch. It's finna cut their ass off.
Well, I mean, if they can do that, they can control their whole motherfucking, they can make them, go rob banks and do all other crap. You know what I'm saying? If they can do that, if they can cut your fucking chip off and cut your life off, they can do everything else with that motherfucking chip. That's common sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Hillary Clinton cooperated.
They can make you feel like you burning up. You know what I'm saying? Just cut that chip up.
That's why Hillary Clinton cooperated. That goddamn ankle boot she had on had a chip. Had a damn kill shot in it.
It's good you brought her up too, because they bringing her up in the media talking about she going to jail. She should have been, they really gone. Well, we know what we've been,
Here's the
getting
thing
information
about
on.
Hillary.
But she's supposed to been bagging fucking George Soros, but George Soros, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's not too far from the grave, because he couldn't do the speech he was supposed to be doing the other day. So go ahead.
Well, that old bitch done been executed anyway, just like old George Soros is. They all done been fucking damn executed, and
These are clones. These are clones we watching. Yeah, I mean,
but
whatever.
But Hillary, they been saying themselves for over a damn decade. Hillary need to be going to jail. They said that when that bitch need to go to jail when she lied to Congress.
Hell, Trump said you gonna be locked up if he be president. She still alive, ain't she? Come on now, something ain't right. Something
But hey, they had so many clones of her, it wasn't funny, because they said the real fucking Hillary died over in Arkansas before goddamn election, cause she done probably drank some damn and ate some contaminated blood or meat or something. And that jumping shit.
Well, it was a
fuck
video
with her nervous system. And what she would just, she couldn't stand up and shit. They said there was a side effect from that shit she was doing, and like the black eye, where you get the black eye from drinking that adrenochrome. But see, Hillary wasn't just drinking adrenochrome, drinking baby blood. This bitch eating them too.
That's what we got a few years ago, that she was fucking digesting children meat. You know what I'm saying, and cooking them up.
They said that bitch stink.
Shit.
They say she stink to
so
holy
many
hell.
people said that, But it was one video that surfaced that she was drinking some water, bottled water, but she spit something out. It was some green shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I still got that video somewhere in my archives, but she was spitting out some green shit in some water. You know what I mean? This was when she was really campaigning and shit. So
Well, that
I'm just
bitch
saying.
got a whole reptilian spirit in her ass.
Well, we know that. We know that she's straight demonic and evil. And right now, shit coming out on her now. They talking about, she
What?
need to be
I
in
don't know
jail, but
why
she
they
should have
didn't
been
catch
gone.
it with. I don't know why they didn't catch it when Bill Clinton admitted it in his book. He admitted in the book he wrote. Say he like when the spirits take over his damn body. Now he
Oh yeah.
admitted
Well,
he
a lot of
admitted
these
in the
motherfuckers
book.
say that.
And I'm
A
like,
lot of these
what do you
motherfuckers say
mean
that.
letting the spirit? Don't nobody want to question the elites. I guess you got to be stupid to question the elite. Well, or crazy to question the elite. Well, crazy is a compliment these fucking days to me.
Yeah. Because that's why we seeing nothing
I
but
take that
craziness.
shit as a
And
compliment.
then I just still just not making sense to this New York thing. You know what I mean? Because this
Man,
dude
that New York thing,
claimed he was in the NFL, but
that was
but
just a.
we know that it's got to be a fucking setup. Like you said,
It was just a whole
they trying to get
satanic
the energy.
rituals. What it was.
Yeah.
That's what
You know
that
what I mean?
was. A whole fucking satanic ritual.
Come on, give it up. Because how would this person come from a whole different state? I mean, miles away, and then go to New York City, know where everything was, and then get access code to it, and then kill 4 people on top of that. One is an officer. That one was there supposed to be a security. You know what I mean?
What was that guy
And then he
named?
killed himself. And
John Hinckley, John Hinckley Jr., the one that
what? Who?
shot Reagan.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
Bush's illegitimate children.
Uh huh.
Why you gonna come from a whole nother goddamn state, come over here and shoot the president?
I mean,
Cause your daddy
hey.
told you. Cause your daddy told you to.
Hey, but I'm just saying. But it was supposed to be a secure area. You know what I'm saying? Secure building, secure area. You got the NFL in the building. You got NFL. It's one of their corporations up there.
Now they did
And
say that was a
and
highly secure building though.
yeah. So how
They
nobody see
did
this
say that
man
was a highly
carrying
secure
a
building.
assault rifle?
And when
This
you go to a highly secure building and you in a highly secure building and you get that damn fur and clearance and nobody stops you, either it's an inside job or you already got clearance before you got there.
bing, 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 bing. You know what I
Shit.
mean? Come on now, you know what I mean? He got an assault rifle carrying on the side of him. So, I mean, even,
Now here's it. Now
okay.
that's
And then
another thing, Dice.
but the cameras, they said the
That
cameras
but
are fucking
Dice.
AI cameras now. And
Look,
how
look,
did
look, 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 look,
miss
look.
this man? Go ahead.
You hit the nail on the head that time. How you gonna walk that goddamn foot with an AR fully exposed gun on your side, assault rifle, but you gonna walk in this highly secure building, and you gonna make it all the way to the 34th with this summit on your side, fully exposed, ready to cock back and hammer,
And nobody,
and nobody stops you? No, no, no.
boy, they
They
getting
need to give that son bitch a
they
Oscar
they like the
and
WWE
an
right now.
Academy
They
Award.
storytelling is fucked up.
And he needs to get a damn what's that other one? He got an Oscar, Academy Award, and it's another one they give.
No, Tony Award,
It's a Tony Award too, but it's another I'm thinking about.
I don't really give a flying
Yeah,
squat
they
with all
should
them
give
damn
him that
awards shit because we
because
already
hey,
know
they
the
should
award
give
show ain't number rituals.
everybody that played in that movie. They should give everybody that played in that movie a Tony Award. Yeah, they all need to get a
I
Tony
mean,
Award
shit. I
because
mean,
you
you took
don't get
4
that
people with
far
you.
in a high security building with a fully armed assault rifle on your side, exposed,
With
and
AI
you
cameras,
with cameras
everywhere though.
everywhere.
Come
But
on.
nobody, like I said, what y'all do? Everybody was fucking robots in there and clones, and y'all
No,
just clip hit a switch, and they all froze like
no, they was on
time
a
just
lunch break.
stopped.
They was on a lunch break. Everybody was switching in. They had to go to the lunch room and eat their lunch and shit. So even the guard was kind of late, but he was he was dragging ass. He needed to be released, but he the one got killed.
But
I'm just saying
Dice,
this shit don't make
hold
sense,
up.
man.
No, you're right. It don't make sense. Cause
It
look,
don't make sense at
we
all.
we we know this is a high security building. Okay, it's kind of like I'm gonna explain it this way. I remember when we were used to print books, and we used to run U.S. News and World Reports, and we had to make dispatch and catch that damn plane, or that plane gonna leave that shit there. So, and if it leaves it there, that means it's gonna cost the company now to get it where it need to go on time. So when it came time for me to take my damn lunch break, I can't shut that damn machine down, cause it's everybody's lunch break. There are people that comes in and comes over, take your damn spot,
Release
watch
me,
your
yeah.
shit to make sure that shit keep trucking
Yeah.
until you get back from lunch break.
Man, if I hear the
Now
same story come out, what we saying?
This is a high security prison. So if this guard goes on lunch break, somebody's there to take his goddamn place.
Well,
it's just like at a hotel. When you go into a hotel, if one got to go on break and some guests come in, somebody got to take their place in order to check that guest in. It's the
well,
same damn shit.
if we hear this same story come out, say, well, some of these people was on lunch break, they was switching out. We know what's going on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, they listening to us, one, and then two, you know what I'm saying, they think we some fools. You know what I'm saying? We buying into this shit, knowing that we see that most of this shit that comes out, and most of this shit that been happening is realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Now see,
And they do it. They do it in a time that the most the energy is most shifty. You know what I'm saying? Because we just came off a portal from what a portal was open the 25th up to the 31st. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So that energy that was rushing up on the planet. Because a lot of people felt it. A lot of people saying they was sick. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying they was dizzy. A lot of people said they was, they really couldn't function right, because, something. But we know it was a portal that opened, and now we got to deal with the Lionsgate portal right now. You know what I'm saying? So we getting Bogard with frequency. We getting Bogard with energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying when you out there and out there with plenty of people and shit, you gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch because you don't never know what might go down. I mean, you hearing about all this stuff that all these floods that's been happening. We talked about the planet was going into a shift. You know what I mean? We talked about it. We talked about it. We put information out. You know what I mean? And and some people still saying what is going on, and shit like that, and
They
they
said
in,
some mega solar flares been going off.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
frequency is high. Cause I remember, I
yeah.
don't know if it was last weekend or Monday or Tuesday one. That
Now they talking about
frequency
a
was
mothership is supposed to be
that.
coming. They talking about a
I done
mothership that's
heard.
been spotted. You know what I
I
mean?
heard talk about the mothership 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somebody snatched a video from one of them damn NASA satellites. Hijacked that motherfucker, snagged the damn video, and something was coming through. And whatever was coming through, the dude said, "My God, it's fucking massive. It's bigger than the fucking planet."
Well, now they talking about this. Now it's hitting TikTok. It's hitting the web
Well,
talking
now the
about
Anunnaki getting ready to start showing themselves. Cause see, they
yeah.
gotta get these motherfuckers. They already done been. I believe they already done been down there in fucking damn Antarctica and took away some of them some bitches that wasn't supposed to be here. But here's the thing about talking. Since I got on some Frozen shit, our
Well,
ancestors
go ahead.
and the people that got frozen and that flash freeze, because you know we got an ice wall. That's where that ice wall is. And now it's a lot of stuff in that ice wall. I'm finding out. There's some shit
They
in
got
that ice wall.
temples. They got old temples and
It's
stuff
not
under
only
that
temple. It's some
ice.
beings inside of that
Or that too.
ice
You know what
wall
I mean?
that was flash frozen instantly. And it appears when you are flash frozen instantly, they thaw your ass out back slowly. You come right back to life.
This
That's
what
a
we
lot of people. If that ice
that
wall ever
movie
melt,
with Wesley Snipes and the Demolition Man. You know what I
if
mean?
the ice
The
wall ever
same
melt,
technology.
you'll be able to see some things, some creatures and stuff that you ain't never seen before. Yeah, I found that out.
Same
But
technology we
it's the
seen.
same thing as cryogenics, though. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
principle.
yeah. The same shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm
You know, it just now, like I said,
That's
it's
what they
now
did to
they
Big
bringing it
Tookie.
out now. Now they
That's what
bringing
they
it
done
out
to Big
now.
Tookie. They froze
Yeah,
Big Tookie. Everybody
yeah.
thought Big Tookie was dead, but and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think, one froze his ass when he
Yeah,
recovered.
that's what was put out. Yeah, yeah. That's
That
what I'm
was
saying. A lot of this stuff is now it's been put out now to the public. You know what I mean? It just you just gotta go and do your due diligence and get a better understanding. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this shit is really fixing to present itself. You know, now we talk about this mothership. You know, people saying, and they've been saying they spotted this stuff, and now they bring it in, is this the false flag alien invasion, or this is a horror, you know what I mean? So if they gonna play this out like this is real, but basically it's a holographic fucking scene that we gonna see someone like out of fucking Independence Day, you know. So I'm just saying, all this stuff now is leaking and it's coming out now. It's a lot of stuff that's coming out now. Nobody to know what to go on,
I'm
but
gonna say
you know in
it's
your
good.
own self, your own spirit, that is something fishy about all this shit that's going on, especially when mainstream media put it out, because we know it's ritualistic. You know what I mean? So
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: it's either 60-40 or 50-50 split on this extraterrestrial invasion. Half of it might be real. I mean, well, half of it is gonna be real, and the other half may be they little holographic uh theater they got.
because we can't leave that down. We can't just divert from this harp and this speculating invasion. Because like I said, that's what they said. This was going to be the last thing that they going to really play out. So I'm just saying, is this what they planning to do? This fake ass stage alien invasion is going to be more holographic. If that's what they plan trying to play now, because the whole planet is an uproar. Because I mean, shit, and then, now they talking about Donald Trump, is really trying to edge on this war with it ain't Russia to the Middle East, but we've seen the wars all over this fucking planet, and we know it's a shift that's going. Yellowstone Park. We see why the animals fled that some bitch, because a video surfaced on TikTok. The guy was standing right on the land, and you was hearing all type of muffled sounds under the ground. You know, and they said it was loud. I mean, it's loud as hell. You can see the video when he placed the water on the ground. The water was just shaking and shit like it want to tilt over. And then you seeing some steaming hot water, hot liquid coming up out of the soil up there. So whatever's under there, it seems like it's ready to erupt. You know, so is it a volcano under that soil up there in Yellowstone Park?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's why the animals dipping, because they know something's about to erupt under that damn soil up there. I mean, they, and I've seen a map
Well,
of if it do.
it's
Go ahead.
somewhere else around the world where where the ground is getting hot up under there, and they really don't know what it is, but the ground getting so hot the roads are melting, and
We seeing water flood coming out of the ground everywhere though. I mean, clean
yeah, water
water,
coming up out of the
clean
ground.
water.
There's a lot of places that's flooded. A lot of places in China flooded. Yeah, just like there's some floods over here in certain places. Yeah, cause Chicago got flooded.
And this is clean water that's coming out too. It ain't like no dirty filter water. This is clean water. Like water ain't never been touched. Water that's been sitting there, just been just been cleansed for thousands of years. Now it's shooting up and shit. It looks like you want to. It made me want to go drink the motherfucker. That's how clean the motherfucking water
It probably
was
got a
shooting
lot
up.
of minerals and nutrients in it that
Man,
that'll
maybe.
give the soil a lot of nourishment.
Well, it's doing something, and we having a shift right now, And well, I want to take it. What happened, like I said, what happened in Cincinnati. This is all this frequency, and then it was talk about the jab too. That this whoever took the jab is really gonna be it's gonna be in this state that like they want to attack or want to be in a fucking violent state. So I've been hearing about a lot of stuff right now. A lot of stuff just been surfing, and we know we couldn't keep up with it all, but now a lot of this stuff is really coming out, and now it's like you don't know what to go on now because it's so much. But we know what's going on. That
Now I ain't gonna call no
we going
names.
through a shift. Yeah, we
Yeah,
going
we
through a
going through a
planetary
shift, all
shift.
right.
And
Yeah, yeah.
our DNA is changing because, like I said, people were saying they've been sick off this last, portal was open. They was feeling like something was changing within them, and it's gonna keep on massively going on until we get to that full shift. And then you see the elites are panicking, and they running wild, and they trying to get things done quickly because they know something is up, something is coming. So what are you finna say, Dick?
I was about ready to put somebody on Front Street, and I don't know if I want to do it or not. I really want to analyze this shit because I like to know if I'm crazy or they just damn stupid. But I know the answer to that question.
Shit.
Cause see, here's the thing about it. I sent somebody some information, and it was about the I believe it was about the damn the damn.
So you forgot.
No, it's about that food shit. If I'm not
Oh well, yeah, it's
mistaken.
good you talk about that too. But go ahead, I got something too, and this is wild when you get through. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's about that food shit. And I sent them a video. I believe it was one of our videos. I forgot what it was though. But his reply was, I am awake. And he keeps telling me I worship Trump. So I keep getting out of him. But anyway, I told him some shit. I ain't gonna read all that because that look like an essay to me. Uh, then he tells me I don't know shit. And then I sent him that food thing. And then he says he already knew they were trying to exterminate us with the COVID outbreak. And some blah blah this, blah blah that.
You said
So
he
then
knew.
that's when
That's
I
what you
had to
said.
crack.
He knew.
Yeah,
That's what you
that's
said.
when I had to crack on him. I said, well, if you knew that they were trying to kill us with the COVID vaccine, why the fuck you take the damn shot and then you vaccinated your kids after I told you not to? Well, he didn't say nothing.
But then he said
He
he
didn't say.
knew. So why he tussled with you with the information for this long when you was dropping it to him if he knew? You see what I'm
He
saying?
didn't say nothing for over an hour after that. And you know what the response I got behind that? I got the one that was verified that wasn't tainted. Now who's supposed to believe that shit? You mean trying to tell me you could actually go up there and ask them motherfuckers and they were trying to force everybody to take a goddamn shot, but you go actually go, hey, which one's got taint shit in it? Oh, this right here got taint shit in it.
Nah,
But
that don't make no sense.
that was a
That ain't making sense.
I'm not gonna respond to that because I think I put on that this is the last transmission.
Okay.
Won't be no more transmissions.
Okay. Now who gonna believe that? You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, which one of them shots got the shit in it, man? Man, if you take this Moderna and this goddamn Pfizer, you gonna get fucked up. You better take this damn Johnson Johnson. Well, yeah, man, give me the Johnson Johnson. Like they was really giving out that information. They trying to force everybody that would want to participate in that damn dog and pony show that took it. Yeah,
Well,
and on top of that, had a damn chip in it too. Yeah, a lot of them mother got chip. Had fucking AIDS in it too. Now see, that's the part. A lot of people just. I'm acting like I'm studying, but I'm really not. But it's just a lot of people just don't realize what the fuck they done fucking done.
right.
Because see, when they put the AIDS vaccine in it, when you get AIDS, that's why they call it VAIDS now. Because it came from the vaccine.
Yeah.
And see, here's the problem with that. All right, I'm gonna use me and my old lady example. Now, neither one of us took the goddamn shot. But anyway, just say I took the goddamn shot. And she didn't. And we mixing and mingling. Well, the juice done messed me up. It's already rearranging my shit and my blood and white blood cells and shit like that. It's already doing that. And but now we go check her blood. Her blood the same damn way, but she ain't took no shot. It's cause we passed that bodily fluids. Now, picture that shit on the dating scene. Can you imagine this little dick slinging motherfucker right here and this little coochie slinging over here? They both took the damn shot. They don't know who took the shot and who didn't. They just having fun. Well, in the midst of them having fun, some of these over here in the middle, they had fun with. They just had a little fun one time. But that little one time, now they going back to their normal shit. Now they got this shit.
I know you.
Why you think they said it was an AIDS epidemic in Houston?
Yeah.
STD fucking epidemic in Houston.
Yeah, it ain't just in Houston now. You know
No,
what I'm
it
saying?
ain't just in Houston.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
every
You
goddamn
want
where.
to say Atlanta
It's
too,
just a lot
Georgia
of motherfuckers.
too.
A lot of cities ain't talking about it, but
They
Houston
ain't
done been
talking about
exposed.
it. Yeah.
Houston done got exposed.
I'm just
But a
saying, man.
lot
You
of
know.
motherfucking cities are not talking about it. But AIDS is on the fucking rise through the goddamn shot.
So
that's one of the reasons why they said stop eating out. Well, I still eat out sometimes, but I got certain places I eat, but they mostly restaurants. I don't really eat fast food.
While we own that, like I said, same way with the foods. you know, the nano bite they put in the fucking in the back in the shot. You know what I mean? And now they've been putting it in the food. Now you want to say that the unvaxxed is getting this shit too. You know what I mean? Because they putting this shit in the foods and shit. You know, and like you
If you
said,
don't
this
watch
stuff
what you eat,
is
you will get it. Because it ain't like I ain't said nothing about this fake ass lettuce,
yeah.
and they may be growing the vax in damn lettuce and foods and shit.
Yeah.
It's not no big secret that these big Ivy League universities, I call them Jesuit schools, because that's who ran them and gave them a bunch of money. They just all fucking Jesuits. And these big Ivy Leagues, Harvard, University of Southern Cal, list goes on. Big Ivy League. These are the crazy ass universities doing this shit.
Like I said, we sure ain't doubt none of it. You know what I
And
mean?
here's the thing about it: these college kids that's in them universities that's doing it as a study ain't telling no damn body what they actually doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause see, I call that guilty by association.
Yeah. I mean, you
And
know
all
about
that
this shit. You
participated,
know what you doing. You know what I
all
mean?
that
Blood is on
participated
your
in,
hands too. Blood is on
yeah,
your hands, and on these nurses too.
that's right. Blood's on your hands too.
That's been, you know, knowing that what this thing is doing to massive people. You know what I'm saying? And you just still continue to go on with the plan. You know what I mean? Blood is on your hands too. You know what I mean? So, you know, they better answer to it because, like I said, we in
See,
that time. Go ahead.
you know why the blood on the hand, don't you? Because that Babylonian black money magic has made a lot of motherfuckers do a lot of damn shit for a damn paycheck, and that little paycheck ain't that big to be doing what they're doing. And I'm gonna start with the medical people. Y'all paycheck was not that damn big for y'all to do what y'all did to the public with that juice. Y'all little paychecks wasn't that big for y'all to change your policies and stuff. Whereas if you didn't specifically say no to it, they did it behind your back. Y'all little paychecks wasn't that damn big to go along with all that fucking bullshit.
Well, I mean, now you know.
I'm looking at
This
look at
lawsuit
Hillary's.
shit.
Now look at this scam Hillary and them doing. They running big time scams. They running $1 billion scams. Iran Contra, cocaine, trafficking children. For like The Rock, he making movies. He making $20 million a fucking movie and shit. And Tom Hanks, $20, $30, $40 a movie and shit. Them medical people didn't have no paychecks that large, okay? For them to jack that shit on the public like that.
We know,
They gotta
you
go.
know, we know, and like I said, they know who they can fuck with and who not to fuck with like that. They know who gonna sell out to they system. They know it, but you know, I'm just saying now it's got to a point now that you know this rest of this year is gonna be a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's gonna be, you know, be prepared because it's gonna get more crazier and crazier. You know what I mean? And then we seen what would happen in Cincinnati and happen into fucking New York. You know, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just the tip of it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot more shit that's coming out. It ain't gonna make sense. You know what I mean? Really, it's gonna be making sense. But they telling you. They tell us what's going. They don't care what. They don't care that you know the secrets no more. You know what I mean? They don't care that you know about their ass. You know what I mean? They still gonna keep on doing what they do. You know what I mean? So it just people's gonna have to start doing more research, and then you know people that does know what's going on. You need to put this shit out. You need to expose this shit. I mean, quit thinking. You know what I'm saying? You on a winning team. Cause
Now
you know.
here, I gotta touch on this because I seen a video.
Go ahead.
The other day that was put up, and this dude talking about he was doing something for his ancestor, or he called in some entity or something. I don't know what he called in. Evidently, it wasn't his ancestor. He called in some damn entity that could manipulate water. And I can't remember this on my channel or your channel. But anyway,
I know you talking about the one I posted.
He said that
Yeah.
he stopped giving it water.
Yeah. And I mean, he
That
got it from
motherfucker got
African.
mad.
He got the it was an African voodoo shaman, I think. It was somebody he got the information from, and she told him to read something when he placed that water under the bed and stuff, and he read it out, and then like I said, he had a full blown entity that comes into his home,
And they probably did it. They probably sicked that shit on him on per day. They didn't know that boy didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing. That's what I'm saying. People
He
get
didn't know
out
what
here
the
and
fuck
messing
he
with
was
this
doing.
stuff. They get out here messing with this stuff. They don't even know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Because it sounds good and and it's touchy and all that stuff. Don't mean it's for you. You don't know what they're doing. I mean, if you wasn't brought up doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you just trying to just jump out in this and trying to learn how to do voodoo and do all this spell work and do all this stuff, and you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you casting in your house. And we done talked about this numerous times.
If you're not burning and releasing it, you don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not burn and release, but
it's like when these people go ghost hunting, and then they use
but this dude,
they don't know what they talking to. They don't know who they
but
talking
he
to.
didn't have his ancestors. I don't think he lured his ancestors. They made that boy lure a damn entity in there because that entity got mad at his ass.
Yeah, when he stopped, he said he
when he
stopped
doing it,
Yeah, he
that
stopped
entity
doing it.
got mad at his ass.
Yeah.
I don't think his ancestors would have done that. They would have just took protection off his ass.
Well,
he
didn't know what he was doing.
That's just my thought. They might have took some protection off his ass or let him learn a few hard lessons the hard way. They wouldn't have tortured that motherfucker like make him lose his damn mind.
Well, I want to put three parts up there. I got 3 more parts to post. He wasn't done. He got some more stuff that he went through.
Well, I know. I listened to. He said part 3. Unless he got some more. He must have part 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, he got 3 more parts to it. You know what I mean? So I come and post it later.
Then he gonna say he got Jesus to get him off way. I said, no, that's when I said his ancestors really came and rescued his ass in. That's what I said. That's when your ancestors came and rescued. Jesus come and got him. No, Jesus didn't do that shit.
He said he woke up with a grease fire. He said his whole apartment was flooded out. He showed pictures of the whole apartment flooded out. And he said that entity was doing all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and making grease fires and making his whole fucking apartment flood out, and making noises and stuff. He said he hearing voices and stuff. He said, man, the toilet flushing, the sink was turning on, and he said all that stuff was going on.
But hey, here's the thing about it. He ain't heard nothing that nobody else ain't fucking damn heard. For as noises is concerned.
Right.
No, he ain't heard nothing. Cause shit, about some noises, I done seen some damn energy try to fuck with me, making noises and shit. And you know me, I'm just like Columbo. I'm finna go investigate this goddamn shit, cause when it ain't adding up, shit, you better fucking show me.
Man.
And then sometimes I went to sometimes I go as far as say, okay, now I know this goddamn shit ain't adding up, so I don't know what energy is in here, but you need to show your motherfucking self, cause I'm tired of fucking with you. You want to fuck with me? I'm gonna fuck with you. Now you need to show yourself. Yeah, I do shit like that. You know.
I mean, shit. I mean, but now people are witnessing all of this stuff, and we told you the veil is basically, to me, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Some people thinking the veil is still, it's still a little bit pieces of it, but I think the veil is gone. You know what I mean?
But I like it.
So
I don't mind that energy being there, but you need to be in peace and don't be fuck with me, cause you ain't here in love. Then we can do whatever we need to do.
I dig it, yo. This was
I'm gonna let my ancestors put their spiritual hands on your ass.
Yeah, I want to thank
That's what
everybody
Dick
that come
gonna
in.
do.
I want to
Put
thank
them
everybody that
spiritual
coming and
hands on that
listening.
energy.
I want to thank everybody that come for listening. You know what I'm saying? If you had to catch the playback, make sure you share this long and wide. If this is your first time coming to the channel, please, you know what I'm saying, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying, hit that like button. Share this long and wide. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all the other channels that we have, the links is going to be in the description. Please comment if you got anything that, you want us to, talk about, or you got questions for us. That's what they comment box from. Dickie, we make it another one. You want to go in with your last thoughts before we get up out of here?
Well, keep rising, keep raising. My last thought is I'm coming up, and I'm coming up all the way in love.
Cause I'm telling you, it's been a shit show.
Be colorblind and don't be so shallow. And free your mind, and your ass will follow.
Well, it's been a shit show. You know what I mean? So as we embrace ourselves, with this energy now, we got the Lionsgate portal, opening up on the 8th. So, you know what I mean? Please go in there and really conjure up, talk to your ancestors. Really, go in and talk to the Most High. Please, put that, that message out that we need to have some guidance. Right at this time, because I mean, it's a lot of stuff is brewing.
Now,
They.
my last thought before I get out of here, on the New York shit with the gun, with the assault rifle, that was all staged just like 9/11. Y'all see it happen in New York, didn't you? In Manhattan, just like Twin Towers. So that was all staged. So don't buy off into that bullshit. 33, nah, let's just not even give that no damn energy, and not even pay that shit no attention. Let's move on. Next.
And like you said earlier, it's about us coming together. You know what I'm saying? We unite and really getting on the same page. Because when we get on the same page, you see what happened with this, this past election. How most people came together and wanted Donald Trump in and shit, and a lot of shit changed. And that's what we do when we come together. We can make a lot of shit happen when we come together.
How come y'all can't come together and free Larry Hoover, Rashid Jamal, and Malachi Z. York? How come we can't come together and Jeff Fort? How come we can't all come together, get them all free, and the rest of them?
I'm just thinking this conditioning. It's got to be some type of force is working now. Go ahead.
I posted something, or I'm gonna have to post something. I think I reposted it. It was a repost. I can't remember what it was. Either on Telegram, or it's either on, not Telegram. It's either on Instagram or it's on TikTok. But like I said, I got on TikTok. They fucked around there for a little while. And but what it was talking about Trump gonna give the Americans 17 trillion. And now the Africans want $1 trillion. But y'all was hating on us because we wanted to be indigenous to our own damn land, and y'all was hating on us, but now y'all want $1 trillion. But the thing about the video is this was all typed up there like that. And he was just sitting there laying there like, how this shit make sense? Y'all hating on what talking about them ones that's over here. They got mad at cause we didn't want to identify as fucking African Americans because we know we're not African Americans, and that's why they was hating on us. So now I don't even know if Trump giving us 17 trillion, but it is what he said. But I liked it. And that motherfucker they want $1 trillion. But y'all were hating on us because we wouldn't damn stand with y'all but trying to be an African American because we want to be indigenous to our own land. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it seems like everybody and everything is working against us, right?
It ain't like we ain't got
Like
love
what the
for
fuck,
cuz.
man? What the fuck,
But take that
man?
bullshit on somewhere
The
else.
fuck, man? We get blamed for everything. You know what I mean? We get
Yeah,
put
take
up
the
to do
bullshit on
everything.
somewhere else.
I mean, this shit crazy. But we're gonna get up out of here. You know what I mean? Yo, this been a nice live tonight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming out and you know we only do like what maybe 1 or 2 lives a week. You know what I mean? Because hey, we still getting up and clocking in somewhere. But if we get more support and stuff like that, this can be our full time job, yo. This could be our full time job. But
And I
we'll
could be
see how
sitting
the
here
future.
chiefing all the time.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? And then flood this son of a bitch
Well,
with
I'm gonna be
plenty of
chiefing
information.
anyway.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
flood
matter.
this bitch with plenty of information because you know I got people on the outside or around here. They respect me. They respect me, but they tell me, "Hey guys, don't tell me nothing else, man. Goddamn, there's always something happening. You know, when you come around, you telling us this and sit this show. I'm telling you, I mean, this shit is real. You know, the spirit world is real. All this shit that we've been speaking about, this false flag and this, all this Illuminati, it's all motherfucking, it's all truth. It's not no ruse. So we getting up out of here. I love everybody. Y'all be safe. You know what I mean? And please, you know what I'm saying, share this video long and wide. You know what I mean? So we out.
One love. Why do? Toodaloo.